Originally, I was gonna have a script for this, but I decided to just not do that because I found out I'm a really bad reader and I sound really unnatural when I'm reading. So this is what y'all get, completely unscripted, just explanation. Now, a lot of things are being said about me that just aren't true at all or have like zero context to them, and I'm just here to explain that because I want you to know that Dropbox made on me that guy made. I talked to him and he literally agrees with my side of the story and knows I'm innocent. So to say all of this stuff about me and believing him, even though even he agrees that I'm innocent, is kind of insane. And also harassing me before listening to my side of the story is extremely ignorant, so I'm here to explain my side, and hopefully get my rep back, because I literally didn't do anything. So, yeah, here's my explanation for literally every screenshot in that Dropbox. This first screenshot is me talking to the guy who made the Dropbox, Aiku, and basically we're just talking about how, like, the sexual life in our relationships are going. Sophie gave me full permission to say all of this stuff. Like, literally, after we got done, she asked me, like, are you gonna brag to your friends? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, okay. And I thought she was cool with it. And then I later found out she wasn't, and she didn't tell me. And that was that was after I sent these messages. And she eventually told me that, and I was like, oh, okay, and I stopped doing that, and we're still together, and everything is going good between us, and nothing bad came of this, and it got completely blown out of the water, and people are trying to treat it like a serious thing when it's really not. Yeah, these next few screenshots are literally just the same thing, so I'm just gonna move on. These are photos that my ex posted in my Discord server that I sent to my friend Snail because he was asking what my girlfriend looked like, and I sent photos of her that she posted in the server publicly, and people are trying to make it weird because one of the photos, she's in a bra, and, like, I guess that's leaking her, even though she posted the pictures publicly and said I could, and said she loved that photo of her, and now she's trying to fucking put a different spin on it, I guess. So, there you go. You can ask anyone who was an after image. Literally, she posted these photos publicly and everyone saw them, and she didn't care up until she wanted to cancel me. So, there's that. I got sent a video of someone who allegedly killed themselves over an F&F mod I made a long time ago, 11 years old, and it was about really bad stuff that I went to rehab and got therapy for, and I was 11 years old, no, let alone being 11 years old, but also getting therapy and rehab for that. I'm a completely different person. I have moved on from that. And apparently someone, as of not recent, but like a few months ago, killed themselves over the mod. And I thought I was a murderer. I was really upset. And then obviously I'm not a murderer. Like, that's not, like, who thinks that? That's so stupid. I was upset of that because I thought I actually was. And I started venting to Uber, and I was like, or Uber is Aiku, by the way. And I was like, dude, I just killed this kid. What do I do? I'm a murderer. Everyone's saying I'm not, but I am, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I was freaking out. And I was just having, like, a fucking panic attack. And I freaked out. That's literally it. And people are trying to make it seem like I killed this kid, even though it's so obvious I didn't. That's not my fault. And it even turns out that the kid killing himself didn't even have anything to do with the mod, and it was all a lie by the guy who was extorting him, which is none of my business, and I don't want to know anything about that, but that's literally just what happened. This screenshot is really bad, but I can explain. So these two messages, the one on the top and the one right after that, were sent 6 minutes apart from each other. And whenever I sent the first one, I was walking into a restaurant and talking sexual with the girl I was with at the time. And then right after that, I got in the restaurant and immediately switched the subject because I was with my little cousin and sent a picture of my little cousin. These two conversations have nothing to do with each other, okay? But no, this is not meant in a weird way, and these two conversations had nothing to do with each other. And anyone who made it, I understand how that could sound really fucking weird. But, like, it's really not. It's these are two different conversations. and it's like purposefully screenshotted to make it look out of context and bad. This screenshot literally just has nothing to do with me, and I don't know why that's in there. I didn't even know Uber back whenever his extorting stuff happened. I don't know what he's trying to lie about that. Basically, he was saying that I was a part of him getting extorted, which isn't true. That never happened. I don't know why he said that. Basically, this little kid who kept asking me for an open over and over again every day was actually driving me like insane and was so obnoxious. And I told him, hey, this is really annoying. This guy named Gunk, if you know Gunk, you know he is very black. He is black person. He is allowed to say the N-word. He sent me a message whenever I was pestering him about an open. And I was like, okay, Dominic, I'm going to send you a message that my friend Gunk sent me a while ago because I wouldn't stop pestering him for an open. And I sent it in quotation marks, made it very obvious this was sent by somebody else. And I know I shouldn't have copied and pasted. I should have sent like a screenshot or something. So that's my bad. I'm not going to do that again. But there was no racist intent, and it's so obvious that the context was purposely cut from here. And, like, it's meant to make me look bad. It's screenshotted to make me look bad. Purposely cutting out context, because if you knew the actual context behind the screenshot, you wouldn't think it's that bad. Yes, I shouldn't have copied and pasted it, but I don't see the difference between, like, taking a screenshot or like having a picture of the N-word and sending it to somebody, then copy and pasting it, because I didn't type that down. That didn't come out of my mouth. I don't see the issue with that. But then again, I'm not gonna do it again, because that's just like not trying to get myself into that kind of hot water again. It's very risky, and I understand that. And it's not going to happen again. But I did make it very obvious I didn't say that, and I was just sending a message somebody else sent me. I did not type it down, and did not come out of my mouth, and it had no racist intent. These next few screenshots that are about to play are literally just nothing burgers. They're just me e-whoring. That's literally it. And that was only because I got out of a really bad relationship with somebody, and I just wanted female attention, I guess. So I was DMing like 30 people a day. It was so bad, and I was in such a bad place, and I now have a beautiful girlfriend that I love. People were trying to say that me and my ex were together when I was doing this, which was not true. I'd not cheat on her. This was way after. We broke up in April, and I was doing this in May. And me and Sophie got together in June. So that doesn't make any sense at all. But it's funny. I don't know. These are just literally nothing burger screenshots. And that are just trying to make me look weird. And I guess now I have Gooner allegations is what people are saying, which is also just nothing burgers. I don't know. But yeah, it's so dumb. I think that's every screenshot in the Dropbox. If you see any other bullshit, it's probably fake. If it's word of mouth, it's most definitely fake. And if it's like a screenshot or something, it's most likely taken out of context. And if you ask for the full screenshot, they're not going to give you it because they know it's fake. And if they're in a VC with me and they try to give full context, they're also not going to give the full context because they also know it's fake. And I'll tell them it's fake and confront them about it, and they'll know. Me and Aiku already solved our shit. We're not going to talk to each other anymore or do any of that. But it's done. It's over with. I just wanted to make this video for the people who don't believe I'm innocent. And yeah. If y'all don't accept me, then that's fine. I genuinely, like, I understand these screenshots are pretty bad, and if you don't agree with my defense, that's cool, but I'm glad you at least listened. And to the people who don't even bother to, like, listen to my side and just plug their ears and go la la la, then that's what gets me upset, because you're being extremely ignorant and stupid. But yeah, that's like pretty much it. Yeah, don't believe any of the other stuff you see. It's really dumb. Calling me a pedophile is crazy. I am literally about to turn 15 years old. I'm not even 15 yet. I am literally a sophomore. Yeah, it's so dumb, bro. Don't believe this shit.